Olivia Sui, welcome to Live from Bed. Sway, I just said to you 2 seconds ago, is it Sway or Sway?
Sway.
Sway is a vibe. Do you
Thank
get that?
you.
Do you get Sway all the time?
All the time, but I'm not shy to correct people now. I'm like, it's Sway.
We're in our 30s. We correct people now.
All the time.
I went my whole life as like Jane Lovine.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I turned 30 and I was like, no, we're going to correct people. Your discomfort is not my responsibility.
Exactly.
You
Okay,
know?
wait. So how do you say your last name?
Iovine.
Okay, that's
Which,
what
like,
I thought.
in everyone else's defense, is like not a normal last name. It's
But
hard.
the more I was like, it's Iovine. It can't be Levine because you didn't capitalize the L. And like, then
Right.
it wouldn't have, yeah.
But you'd be shocked. Like, if anyone ever wants to just have the first letter of their last name be a lowercase letter, the world is accepting of that. For those of you who can't see me, I'm wearing a mini skirt. I was going to change, but it's a set. I'm already committed. But I said that I shaved my legs for the first time since winter, I think.
Thank you so much.
I know. That was just for you.
I feel honored, and let me see these puppies.
You know, I mean, I
Wow.
might have missed a few spots. I have a few scabs from mosquito bites.
I
Like,
love your shoes.
thank you so much. You know,
I
I'm
saw
like,
them immediately. I'm like, the row?
yes, babe.
Of course.
We got our shit together just for you.
I love it.
You know,
Thank
we
you.
usually film this show like when I'm PMS. I mean, I'm PMSing right now, but when I'm PMSing and like just feeling like ass. And like today, I just decided, you know, we're gonna just try to overcome it.
Okay, great. Because I was telling you how I've been feeling like ass for the past few days.
Yeah,
And I put on makeup today and I'm like, let's go.
let's fucking go.
Let's fucking
I feel
go.
like we were just like because I usually don't wear makeup for the show, and then I'm like, what fucking Facetune cap cut situation can I like edit all these clips? I hate myself later. But
No.
sometimes I'm like, oh, like no effort, but no effort in your 30s,
Yeah.
different than no effort in your 20s.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
But when you came to greet me at the door, it really felt like you watched those AD interviews.
Bless.
That's exactly how I felt. Like I was like, oh my gosh, who is
Here
this
we are.
chic woman in like this linen match set and like cute shoes put together? I'm like,
My armpits, though, not shaven.
that's okay.
You know?
That's chic.
Are you hairless?
I'm pretty much hairless.
That is my goal.
Really?
My goal, but I like won't do laser.
I won't do
So
laser
I'm like, maybe
either.
leg hair is coming back.
No, I don't do laser either.
But you don't need to. I'm Italian. Like, I really should.
But a lot of my Asian friends get laser, and I'm like, I'm scared of that.
Yeah, I get like a 5 o'clock shadow, though. Like, even like, you know.
I just get waxed. I
Yeah,
do sugar
me
wax.
too.
And you know what? I kind of like the pain.
You do.
It's weird.
But you do it on your vagina, too?
Yeah.
That, like, I have to, like, go to church. I have to, like, say a prayer to the ancestors. Like, when and, like, my lady she's incredible. Like, if she ever leaves town, I'm, like, gonna
No, I
move
know.
with
I have
her.
2 girls, Cindy and Gloria. Shout out.
And they provide lots of
Utopia.
love.
Lots of, I don't even think there's love involved. I think they're just like, let's just get this person out of our chair.
There's definitely some judgment. You
Yeah.
know? Like, there's definitely some, like, okay. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But we've earned it. Like, we're entitled to grow a moderate bush. Like, when you've had your boyfriend for a long time. You've
Yes.
had him.
Yes. And
right?
I like, so when I go, they're like, wow, it's been a really long time.
know.
Where have you been? I'm like, don't judge me, okay? Winter was a long winter.
So you had food poisoning. That's rough, dude.
Rough. Kind of liked it. No,
I
that's so
know.
bad.
No.
No.
But no, I'm with you, babe. Please, everyone that listens to the podcast is on the same page. It really, like, that's the silver lining. We're allowed to have silver lining. We don't choose to have food poisoning, but should we be afflicted with such,
It really
we're going to
humbled
make the
me.
best of it.
It humbled me so much.
Hot girl summer.
Yeah.
Speaking of summer, can we just talk about something that really made me laugh this morning as I was Googling you?
Tell me.
Summer's rough for you because you don't know how to swim.
Oh, no.
Can I tell you what the 2 things Google told me? You're afraid of butterflies and you don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
Summer's rough.
I feel like this year I'm learning to like butterflies more because there were 2 butterfly cocoons outside my door around the same
That's right.
time. And I was like, the universe is showing me something.
Yeah.
So it's a little freaky for me. These were like really big black butterflies too that were like dripping this red goo.
Jesus.
It's not blood. I Googled this.
Yeah, it's like
it's like-
chrysalis goo.
Yeah, and it's
Mhm.
like red dripping down. And I'm
Mm.
like, I'm so freaked out by this.
But it's like radical acceptance. We're like working on it.
Yeah, and the swimming thing is like,
I thought you were going to say initially that I'm learning to swim. But you said
and I'm learning to swim.
Are you?
No, I'm getting more comfortable in the water now, and I'm really enjoying the water. And
How much of swimming from someone who can't swim is like survival? Like if I pushed you into the deep end of this pool,
I could probably swim.
okay, you'd make it to the edge.
Yes, but okay, here's the other ironic thing is that in order for in high school, in order to pass high school and get our high school diploma, we had to take a swim survival test. And I passed and I took that.
Wait, what high school did you? I mean, I know what high school you went to,
Yeah.
but
everyone had to take a swim survival test and you could not get out of it.
I mean, that's the most practical thing I've heard of someone learning in high school.
So I had to do that. So I think I can a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I had to do it.
Right. But you're not just diving in open water.
No.
Okay.
It's kind of scary.
It is.
Okay. A month ago, I was at the beach and my friend was like, let's go boogie boarding. And I was like, all right.
What kind of friend is that? But she doesn't know you at all?
Well, he's very, he really believes in my abilities to conquer my fears. He's like, Liv, I got you. Don't worry about it. He's not.
Okay.
But he's like, I got you. Don't worry. And then they push me and I completely flip, like just 2 legs, limbs, just like, and I gulped so much water. And I really regretted that afterwards.
So the butterflies are coming out.
Yeah.
Waves are against you.
Against me. But then I was like, you know what?
We got food poisoning, so we're fine.
So we're really good.
At least we look cute.
I'm good. I want to go back and boogie board again.
But like Google, I was like, shit, okay. I was like looking for like, you know, what year you were born, which is my year. But I own the year. 1993.
Yes.
Right? You're August.
August.
You're a Leo, duh. So I'm December 1993. So I just got in there. But like, do you feel... well, first of all, we talked about how you're hairless. So like, you already have that against me.
But I have a lot of hair. Like, so much hair.
Great. I don't need to hate you more. Okay, so you're hairless. Are you going gray?
I do have little gray strands.
So I have 7.
I have more than you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But mine are like noticeable. Like I feel. So like I'm not ready to dye my hair because again, we're like low maintenance queens. Like we don't get waxed until like absolutely necessary. Every time I get waxed, also it's before a vacation. So she's like, "Where are you going?" Every single time. It's not because I'm like trying to do my husband a favor. It's because it's necessary. But I now get, because my hairdresser's a fucking legend and incredible, he dyes each one of my hairs individually.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to dye my hair yet.
You can't pluck it either.
No. Well, I cut it the other day and I cut 17 other hairs along with it.
Oh, no, you cut it?
I was going somewhere and it was in the front of my fucking face.
Because they come back.
We're dying inside.
Yeah, I know. My back hurts all the time.
We're dying.
I know. We're getting old.
Like all of a sudden you're growing up and then you're getting old.
I know, but aren't there these like peptides that we can take?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I take NAD fucking like it's my job. I'm not going to overdose on NAD. But nothing's helping me.
I'm thinking about doing NAD drips.
Yeah, I do.
Do you feel a difference?
I mean, I'm a placebo fucking freak. So like if something costs money and it's like intravenously, I'm going to believe it.
Okay.
You know?
I'm going to ask you for that contact.
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's the kind of contact I've got. So I'm in like a very stupid mood. Do you feel like being stupid?
I'm stupid.
It's the only plan I have, so I sincerely hope so. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some stupid questions. Please. First of all, here's actually not a stupid question. I learned the other day, actually maybe it is because of the source, okay, Tucker, are we all right? He's already bored.
I'm so sorry. I know.
I learned it via Khloe Kardashian's podcast, you know, for learned doctors. And they said, someone on there said that the test for an introvert versus an extrovert is, I shouldn't have told you that. I should have just led with the question.
Okay, wait.
Fuck.
Start over.
Pretend like you just didn't hear that. Yeah. If I were to say to you,
mm-hmm.
do you want to go to Vegas next weekend?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say?
I don't know. Depends.
Depends on?
How I'm feeling.
Okay, how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you're an ambivert. So they say like an ambivert is the person that will say like, depends, like what are we doing? What's the plan? Like, you know, whatever.
But Vegas is like a tough question for me because right now I went to Vegas 2 weeks ago and I had a blast.
Oh, did you?
I had a blast.
A 31-year-old blast in Vegas.
It was 24 hours. It was so much fun.
That's the only amount of time you can do Vegas.
I love it. I love slot machines. I love roulette. And I was up until 3 a.m. And then
Look at you.
I know. I don't know why I like it, but I do.
You don't need NAD.
I don't need it.
No, you're already like doing it.
I know. I had a full work day.
Wow.
Hopped on a Spirit airline.
Shit.
I know, you know, like now they're doing like they're like 2026. They're doing like standing seats.
Oh no, of course, like
crazy.
Yeah,
sign me up. I'll do it. Fly to Vegas, standing for $20.
How long is that flight? It's like 30 minutes.
40 minutes. However, our flight was delayed. I was like, why am I here?
Oh,
why am I doing this?
God, no. See, if you ask me if you want to go to Vegas at any point in my life, I don't care how I'm getting there. No,
I know, but there
I
could
don't
be
want
like
to.
$1 million waiting for you.
That's absolutely true. I cannot. I just yeah, it's just not in me.
I
But
get it.
apparently extroverts would be like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, I like to do more spontaneous things
But
where
those
it's
people get
like,
kidnapped. If you say like yes to any plan, like you're,
no, no, it has to be spontaneous for me.
okay.
I don't book a trip until like maybe a week or 2 days.
Yeah, and then I regret it because again, like we talked about earlier, we have to leave our dogs, which is
I
like problem
know, I
number one
know.
for me.
So I'm a, what of it? What?
Ambivert.
Ambivert.
Both.
Okay. I think I'm both.
Yeah. I confuse people because like I can talk to people. I like talking to people like on my terms, sitting in my home. Like I make all new friends by them being literally delivered to my front door. Like you.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah,
You
which
gave me
is
the
great.
address, I'm here.
But I just Vegas, it's gonna be a no for me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We're radical acceptance, you know? I feel like as I get older, like what am I gonna be at 60?
Fun.
Okay, so what's your number one tip for heartbreak?
Number one tip for heartbreak. I just cry it out.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't like when people say there's like a 10-step way to get over a breakup. Like you just have to like actually die and then
Yeah.
resurrect.
And it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
And you're gonna feel like shit.
There's a scientific amount of time it takes to like get over someone, but I feel like they don't like factor in
Yeah,
drunk texting.
I
or,
know, you
like,
just have to it's like the boogie board wave.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck.
You're gonna gulp some water.
Yeah.
Salty water.
Salty water. And then
From other men, perhaps.
yeah, piss and
Yeah.
shit. And
But you will get through.
You will get through it.
You will rise to the top
Yeah.
again. Yeah, I feel like with breakup, I don't know, like I don't really have it depends. Like how long have you been together? Like do you believe in like no contact?
I don't believe in that. I'd be messaging and calling like a crazy person.
I'd be praying they didn't stop sharing their location with me.
Yeah, yes.
I'd be stalking that shit.
I would be I would be fully spiraling and stalking and yeah, but you have to go through all of that.
And I feel like also it depends, did you break up with them or did they break up with you? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a huge
I'm
question.
so good at like if someone breaks up with me or if I break up with someone, I'm like done. Like do not talk to me and I do not answer.
100%.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying if you break up with
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
You're like, please get as far away
Yeah.
from me as you can.
Don't talk to me.
I broke up with you 6 months ago in my mind.
Please stop.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite made up excuse to cancel plans? Are you a big canceler of plans?
No.
Wow.
I
dream
really
girl.
try to not. And if I do cancel, I'll just be like, I'll just tell them the reason.
Honest?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like it.
I'll just be like, my social battery is really low.
No, I'm built on lying. Like
Oh my
lying
gosh.
is embedded in my bones.
No, I'm just like,
You can't handle my truth. My truth is like I didn't want to make this plan in the fucking first place.
yeah, yeah, see?
You know?
I know, that's tough. And if that's the case, I just do it.
If you had to make up an excuse, what would it be? You don't even know because you don't even make up an excuse.
Can it be like I'm feeling overwhelmed?
No, that's
That's not an
No,
excuse?
that's the truth.
Damn.
You've never done like my dog's throwing up. That one, anything with my dog, I get nervous about like the
No,
karma.
I know. I don't talk about the dog. I don't talk about family.
Yeah.
Um,
What my grandma's died like several times, but they've died in real life, so
yeah.
they can die a few times.
I honestly just I'm always like, I'm not feeling great.
I once wore a neck brace for 2 weeks that I didn't need because I needed to get out of.
No way.
Swear on my fucking life. I wish I was lying. That was really unearthed from 2016, and that hurt for me to say is true.
Oh my
CVS,
gosh.
babe, went over, I was like, I hope this never happens to me
It's a
again.
very Curb Your Enthusiasm episode.
You know, if I weren't so shameful, I'd have great content.
Yeah.
You know what I
Could write
mean?
all of this down.
But like,
It's so
I'm a
funny.
millennial, and like shame is in my DNA. So like,
Same.
unfortunately, it's a lie from here on out.
Yeah.
I have to lie to you. I'm lying to protect you.
I know. I really.
Are
I
you
don't
honest?
know.
Like in general, like if your friend says like, "Do I look fat in this?" You're gonna say like, "Yes."
No.
Oh, you're not. You're not honest there.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say you look really good.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like, I say like, what does your soul tell you?
Yes, that's
know?
a good one.
Lead them to like.
See, you're not lying.
Yeah, no, not there. But if I said, what does your soul tell you about hanging out with me? Like, they want a piece of me.
I know.
They want to hang out. I don't want to hang out.
I know.
I don't want to go to Vegas. I don't want to hang out.
I want to go to Vegas.
And you want to be honest about hanging out. Radical.
Yeah.
That's incredible of you. What is your version of hell? If it's not Vegas and it's not.
Oh, my
planned-
version of hell. Okay, one is when you screenshot a conversation and you send it to the person.
Oh my God.
Oh
Or
my-
like you're just talking shit about the person.
Oh my
and you
God,
text
that
them
is
by
the
mistake.
worst. That is the worst.
So in that situation, would you, if you didn't send the screenshot, if you just like actually like were talking shit, would you lie?
Well, okay, if I'm talking shit, it would be an invisible ink.
Okay, but even so, then they get it in invisible ink and you're like,
Or like anything like having a really intense conversation with someone, you screenshot that conversation, you send it to your other friend just to like dissect what it is,
right.
and then they get that. It's not
Oof.
really like talking shit, but just like, oh, we're talking about this conversation.
Yeah,
That
it
is literal
hurts.
hell. Another version of hell is having any sort of stomach pain or
Heard.
hangover on a plane,
Oh my
a long
God.
plane ride. That is hell.
Oh, I'd
Um,
perish.
Another hell is like when you're in your 20s and you
Period.
period
Just
and
end right there.
yeah,
When
and you're
you're in your
yes,
20s.
that's it. That's it. Early 20s.
Oh,
And then you wake up the next morning, you think everyone hates you.
oh yeah,
That's the worst.
totally.
Yeah.
I know. Now we like kind of are like,
Now
if
I'm
you
like, I
haven't,
don't care.
me too. I can't care. But I know in your 20s, you're just like, you just live for the people. You're just like, am I
I
breathing
know.
incorrectly in a way
I
that like
know.
pisses you off?
I know.
But nausea. Ooh, I would take a headache over nausea. I said this last week on the
Me
show.
too.
Any day of the week.
Tooth pain is
Ooh,
bad.
yeah, because you don't know if it's gonna like what's happening.
I know.
It's something scary is
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
There's never a casual tooth pain.
No, tooth pain. Okay, so I got my wisdom teeth pulled out
Yeah.
a couple months ago,
Fine.
and I got sick during it.
Oh.
That was like really bad. That
I
was
took
hell.
a Vicodin and got sick because like I guess I'm allergic to Vicodin. The Lord doesn't want me to have fun, and I puked and like with the like stuff,
Oh,
not cute.
hell.
Hell. I cried one time after I got my nose job, and like that was I felt like I was being waterboarded.
When you can't cry when you have it.
No, you can't breathe out of your nose, so it's like crying when you can only breathe out of your mouth. Like try it sometime. Not a vibe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't like waiting on like in line. I was gonna say online, like as if I'm from New York. In line.
I don't like waiting in line either.
That's like kind of my version of hell.
But there's lines everywhere in LA.
I know, and that's why I postmate everything.
Do you know that Community Goods?
Please, I wouldn't be caught dead.
What's up with that place?
I don't care if you're gonna suck me off. Like I want anything to do with that place.
Me neither.
That's fucking like the devil's creation. Like wait in line for coffee. I need coffee to wait in line.
Exactly.
And then they're sold out. By the way, they're sold out every single time people get to the front of that line. I've seen the ending.
Yeah.
It's
There's lines
terrible.
everywhere. I don't like lines. I don't care about trendy coffee. I just need to get to my coffee shop, get my drink, and leave.
Yeah, I don't care if it's the shittiest coffee in the world. I have NAD pumping through my veins.
Exactly. You're good.
I don't need any of your bullshit coffee. Okay, if your name was a verb, like if you say I Olivia'd last weekend,
Uh-huh.
what would it be?
I guess it's something where like everything was like going badly, and then somehow something else happened, and you had the best week of your life.
Oh, you turned your frown upside down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Olivia'd last weekend.
Yeah.
Wow, I really turned my shit around. Mine is so negative. Mine's like I mean, depends how you look at it. The person was very, very sleepy. They ordered things they didn't need online and had a snack
Yeah.
that they didn't wait in line
I think
for.
mine would be like you had food poisoning on a plane and you saw your ex and your flight was delayed, you lost your luggage, but then everything worked out for you and you're like in Sardinia with your girlfriends,
Looking
drinking,
snatched
looking
AF.
snatched, and having the best time of your life.
So I Olivia'd so hard.
Yeah.
We should make that happen.
Yes.
Making it like a good situation out of a bad
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
I love that.
Me too. I
Great
kind of
thinking
want
on
that.
your toes.
Oh, thank you.
Unbelievable. Sometimes like when people ask me questions, I'm like, I forget my name. I forget everything I've ever learned or said.
Well, I was kind of like, this is so psychotic to
Yeah.
tell you this. Okay.
This
whatever.
is why we're here.
I was in the car driving here and I was thinking of questions
That
you
I
were going
might
to ask me,
We're
and I was
probably-
practicing in
None
my
of
head.
these, I'm sure, were on the menu.
None of these. None of these.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I was rehearsing, but I was
It's
like
probably,
a crazy person.
serious, like
Yeah.
about your career and like the things that I should be asking you about. So like throw me some of those later that I should be asking.
Yeah,
you.
it was like, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. But I was like thinking of things to say. Okay, yeah. Now
Well, speaking of your career in a way, or just like your life, Olivia could also be getting unwarranted screenshots or unwarranted airdrops.
oh yes, that is true.
Right?
See,
Okay.
that is a very Olivia thing to happen.
Yeah. So this is crazy. I don't really know the story, so I'm going to tell what I know of the story and
Yeah.
you correct me.
Uh-huh.
So the movie Drop with Megan Fahey that just came out recently was inspired by something that happened to you. So in the movie, she gets all, I won't spoil anything, but she gets all these airdrops of like, this man is gonna kill her child and she needs to kill her date. Cause like my fucking worst nightmare.
Yeah, that is actually hell.
But yours was also terrifying. Okay, so first of all, set the scene. Where were you?
We were in Italy.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah. It was
not
really
abroad.
we were abroad. We were in Puglia. Summer trip with me, my boyfriend, and our family friends.
Okay.
And it was our first night there. We're having pizza on a beautiful rooftop, and I get a random airdrop of Shrek. And I was like, guys, look, this is so funny. Why did someone send me that?
Like a Shrek meme.
A Shrek meme.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is so stupid. I accept it, whatever. Because I'm like, okay, so where is this? What's
like,
going to happen?
For the plot. Okay.
Like, I will answer numbers with like no caller ID.
What?
I invite this energy into my life.
I don't answer Grandma Egg, who's dead, as we know from my excuses. But I won't answer if you're my best friend, you're my sibling. I'm not going to answer you the first time.
Oh no,
you gotta be dying.
I'm like, someone from Tulsa, Oklahoma is calling me. Hello.
No, either you have
What's up?
You're dying, or you have like a compliment for me. Like you heard someone saying something incredible about me.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Or if there's like a child, like if my friend like is like I feel bad.
I'm open to all those weird, spooky things. Okay, so I get this random airdrop, whatever, I forget about it. And then there's another one that happens really swiftly after the first one. And I'm like, okay, who is this?
Another Shrek meme.
Another Shrek meme.
And you accept this one?
Of course. Because I'm like, let's play a game. And I'm like, is this like Saw? I'm like,
yes.
Is there Jigsaw on a little bicycle? And be like, want to play a game? And I'm like,
you didn't grow up watching Oprah, huh?
Oprah?
Yeah.
No.
You're fearful of the world. You know what I mean? Like you're like constantly think you're going to be kidnapped.
Yeah,
or, like,
yeah.
Something horrific's
for sure.
To you.
Yeah.
But is this restaurant packed?
No, it's like one of those like resort restaurants where like the people who are staying there are eating there. It's like mature adults.
But you come from a place of safety, so you're receptive to this.
Yeah, no, this place was like bougie and like really nice.
Totally.
So I'm like, no one's really fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know? And then I look around, no one is on their phones, no one's on their iPads. Like adult people are just drinking wine and eating and like enjoying the view. And I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, and then I'm like, guys, I'm getting another one. And they're like, this is crazy. And then more and more and more and more.
Like how many at the end?
I would say like 8 or 9.
And they're all Shrek themed?
There was mostly Shrek, and then there was also a Ninja Turtle, and then there was Stranger Things.
Oh.
It was just like a variety, mostly Shrek. And then so my boyfriend was like, hey, so sorry you're going through this, but how funny would it be if this was a movie? And then and his best friend, our best friend Cameron, who boogie boarded me.
Oh. Enemy.
So they're like, yeah, this could be fun. And then we get back to LA. Sam contacts these 2 writers who wrote this other horror movie that he was in called Truth or Dare. And they're like, oh, wow, like that's an interesting plot line. And so they wrote it. And then it was a really excellent script. And
you were the muse.
Yeah. And I had nothing to do with that. I was just in that little germ of a nugget of thing that happened to me just became a really cool movie.
It just ended there. No one else got the airdrops.
No one else got the airdrops. We were asking the restaurant, we're like, hey, like, do you know who's sending this? And they're like, no.
That's insane.
Yeah. That is a very Olivia thing to happen, I think.
Is it?
Because I shared this story on TikTok and on Instagram, and many comments were like, that is the most Olivia thing that would happen. Like, this would happen to her, and then all of a sudden it's a movie.
Well, I think this is a lesson to us all. Like, that's why I don't have Shrek memes. Like, come from a place of yes in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you never know.
You never know. That's also another thing. It's like, whoa, you never know. If you feel guilty about going on vacation, sometimes going on vacation can lead into something that, is actually creative.
But who is this person with this bounty of, like, because first of all, you had to have said yes, right? And then once you said yes, he or she had to be like, okay, let's fucking keep going with this same shit.
I also airdropped them back at the end.
Oh, what'd you give them?
Shrek memes too.
Oh,
so good. I was like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm bored too.
Let's play ball.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then we went looking for them around. And there was this one moment when we were just us, me, Cam, and Sam. We were just by the pool. There's no one around us except for this like couple making out. And I was getting dropped the memes.
Wow.
And I was like, can't be the couple. And I'm like, okay, this is so spooky.
it's also the plot line that was missing from the White Lotus, if you ask me.
Which
You know?
oh,
No, just could have used that.
yeah.
Could have used like a few Shrek memes and
Mhm.
Airdrop. That's incredible. So then it was turned into this incredibly successful movie.
Yeah.
That's insane. Speaking of just the couple that was making out, are you a public maker outer?
No.
You're not like in line for like the
I mean, I think when I
theme
was
park.
like, I don't want to make other people uncomfortable.
Me too.
You know what
I'm
I
like
mean?
very aware of myself.
Yeah, same.
Okay, great. So we agree there. I thought you were gonna say like, yes, I'm fucking like riding my,
No, that's like such a 16-year-old thing to do, which I also like love and envy. I'm like, when I see young couples doing that, I'm like,
But they're
hell
all
yeah.
goth that do it, which
Yeah.
like is another. I'm like, maybe I should have done that.
I could see you having a goth phase.
I think I missed like like how people are autumns, people are summers, people are spring. I think I'm like goth. Like I think that's what I should have.
Yeah.
Here I am in a fucking all white outfit, looking like a freak. I should have
Not a
just been.
freak.
No, but I should have had like a choker, like with spikes. That deeply resonates with me.
I could see that.
No, instead I have a fucking cross.
No,
like
I could
a
really
poser.
see you like
I know,
dark
I miss
hair.
my calling. I miss
okay,
my
it's never too late.
calling. It's never too late. That's right. Okay, what is your least healthy coping mechanism?
Oh, I just like lean into the negativity.
Yeah,
I'm like
it
spiraling
swallows
and
you.
stalking on Instagram.
Right.
And I'm
all the people you envy or like
yeah,
compare
yeah,
yourself to.
yeah. I'm like, I'm just gonna like purge all of that
Mhm.
shit, and then hopefully it stops at some point.
That's like under the wave again.
Yeah,
Wait for it just to come back up
yeah,
there.
yeah. I just torment myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll feel deeply depressed for feels like a long time for me, but I'll really lean into it
Mhm.
and be sad and upset.
How's your personal hygiene when you go through those times?
Oh, I shower like 3 times a day.
I've met my opposite.
Oh,
3
really?
times a day? What do you mean?
Well, twice a day
because
usually.
you have good hair. Good hair privilege is a privilege.
Really? Tell me more
Yeah,
about
like,
this.
The only time I'll shower multiple times is like if I have to wash my face and I just like can't be bothered and I'll just hop in the shower and like just get it over
You
with.
look very clean.
Thank you. I like present as clean and I appreciate that. I am clean. I'm not like dirty, but I don't like shower before I get in bed.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Do you make your boyfriend?
Yes, but I don't think he listens to me.
Right.
So you would go to bed like this.
Oh yeah.
But what if you were out all day? Like you went to Trader Joe's, you were at the park,
The
you went to
park-
karaoke.
It depends how my allergies were that day. Like if I need to wash the allergens off, sure, but it's like only like for myself.
What if you go out in the car and then you like step into a coffee shop?
It depends. Did like anything touch me, like on
Right.
my hands? I'm a hypochondriac, like a germaphobe.
Yeah.
Showering, no.
Wow.
Do you wash your legs?
Okay, so before I take a nap or go into bed, I have to wash my feet.
Oh, that's come
Even
over
if
and
I-
wash my feet.
Even if I've showered.
I want to wash my feet.
No, I wash my feet. I have a bucket now. I ordered a bucket just for feet soaking. I did it last night.
Oh. And how often do you change your sheets?
Once a week.
Yeah, me too. Okay, that's appropriate. Like I could eat off of you. You're
Okay.
clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
Hairless, clean.
After we wrap, go ahead. I just think about like the germs on my elbows and then I start spiraling.
There
and
are
then,
germs on
No,
people's
I get
elbows.
very grossed out by things really easily.
Me too.
I'm
My
so
gag reflex is a little.
I'm so grossed out by
Mhm.
like, you know when people go into public bathrooms with no shoes and no socks on?
No.
Yeah, well they do. A lot of people do that.
Oh my God, why?
And I'm like, why are you doing this? It's very nasty.
why would they do that? That's self-hatred. That's just like a lack of self-love.
Yeah.
I mean, in that situation, I'm in a shower.
Yeah, you can't be doing that at airports.
Yeah. No, you gotta, I mean, I'm
Have
a
you-
normal shower, I would say.
Have you seen those TikToks of girls getting ready in an airport bathroom?
Yeah.
I hate that.
I would not do that.
I'm like, I'm so grossed out. First of all, you're putting your phone in a
You're right.
germ-filled little
See,
corner.
this is where we can agree. I'm a germaphobe.
And then you're putting your designer bag or any type of bag that you have on
Mhm.
the floor or on. Oh, I can't.
I'm with you. But then why doesn't it translate to showering for me?
I don't
There's
know.
a block there.
Well,
There's an
maybe
energetic
because you
block.
are already so clean.
Yeah, I function from a place of clean. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm a hand washer.
Yeah, yeah. You
You know.
look very clean,
Thank you. So it's all.
and
white
your
outfit.
legs look so smooth and
Thank you.
glowy.
Thank you. It's the first time shave. It's that first. You just break the seal since winter, and it's. I think I know the answer to this question based on your other answers. But how long do you wait to add a phone number into your phone?
Yes.
Right away.
No.
Really? Oh my God, you're such a mixed bag of surprises.
Oh no. I got a text message today from someone, and I had to like go to the very top
Yeah, of course.
to see who it was.
No, I have people that were in my wedding whose numbers I don't have saved.
I don't save numbers.
And people get offended
No.
when they see it.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like,
I know, it's so mean. It's mean, but it's just how I function. It has nothing to do with how much I like you.
I think you're type C, babe. I was talking to like Whitney Port was on my show last week, and she's type C, but reads very type A. And I think you and I can read clean and all this other shit, but we don't have our shit together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think I'm type A presenting?
Yes.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
I know, isn't that the best?
No
I'm like, my childhood
way.
self would be like so happy you think I'm clean.
That's so insane.
I know.
I'm not that way at all.
I know.
I'm like
I'm learning this.
yeah. Yeah, I'm like everywhere. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to be organized.
It's like taste. Like, you know what I mean? You're born with it or you're not. Like,
Yes,
I feel like
exactly.
organization, like, I fucking short circuit. I'm overstimulated. I'm crying because my house is like not fully like all together. It's
Yes.
keeping me up at night. Am I going to do anything about it?
No.
Debatable.
Yeah, I have to like,
I'll hire someone.
oh, we have tried to have an organizer come.
That shit, let's just talk about that for 2 seconds. Hiring someone that costs thousands of dollars to organize your home is such a fucking scam because then we are supposed to keep it up and we
I
are not
can't.
equipped.
I can't.
No, me neither. And also, they just organize it to the exact amount of items you have. There's no room for growth.
No, there is no room. I can't add more things. I'm
I
like,
panicked. I bought a box of cereal the other day that didn't fit into my
oh
allotted
yeah.
4
See
slots.
that? Then you have to like throw your other things away, and yeah, I have to
I
clean up my
wanted to
pantry.
cry.
No, I understand.
So
But
like,
okay, I'm type C.
we're
Okay, that's
lost.
good to know.
Type C, yeah, it's a new thing. It's all the rage. Okay, would you rather have a dial that turns your brain up or down?
Up.
Yeah, I don't know. I want both.
Actually, I don't know.
Like, are you like, if you were like into drugs, are you like more like for uppers or downers?
Uppers.
Yeah,
I don't like to be down.
I come from 17% battery, so I
need to crank it up because I feel like most of the time, like my brain is just flat.
yeah, I'm like low battery, like where you don't necessarily need to plug in your thing yet, but it's not, you know,
Same.
I'm
That's
not functioning.
wait. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
born like that. I was 6 years old and like that.
No, my mom would when I was little. My mom would be like, "Is there anything going on in here?"
Yeah,
And then now she's recently been like, "You know what? Remember how I used to tell you that?" And she's like, "You know, I'm glad that this is who you are. Like, it's a blessing.
yeah.
Like,
You found a way to work it.
yeah." My mom, who's really Buddhist, she's like, Buddha gave you a blessing. You don't have to worry. You don't have to stress because you're
Yes.
always just very
I wish I talked to your mom
calm.
instead of my therapist. She's like, Lexapro, you're broken.
Yeah, no.
Buddha gave me a gift.
Yeah.
Period.
I was and I'm always like
Low
this.
bat.
Low battery at all times.
Mm-hmm. My husband actually poisoned me the other day because I drink Diet Coke and he gave me a full American Coke.
Yum.
Well, he was filling my fucking soda because I fucking delegated one thing and he filled my soda at Chipotle the other day, gave me a real Coke. Real Coke
Oh.
is real Coke.
Yeah, it is.
It's crack cocaine. I was like feeling happiness I haven't felt since I was 17. I was like I was plugged into a lightning charger.
I love
was
that
like,
feeling.
oh my God. And I was like, but I was gaslit because he was like, no, I swear it's Diet Coke. And I was like, no, I know. Like,
You know the taste of diet versus.
please, mother's milk is Diet Coke. Like, I know that fucking taste. It was not. And I felt a joie de vivre I've not
my
felt
gosh.
in my life before.
Wow.
I think I'm always one Coke away from happiness.
No. Or do you ever have Coke Zero?
No.
I love
I
Coke
hear
Zero.
that actually has the most caffeine.
It's so fucking good.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm like made of Diet Pepsi, which is weird. I'm Diet Pepsi, not even Diet Coke.
You're
I
Diet
love
Pepsi?
I know.
Like
I
Addison
know.
Rae song?
Yeah, when she came out with that song, I was like, fucking representation matters. Yes, I was like so happy.
I don't think I've ever even tasted Diet Pepsi.
Oh, I'll give you one on the way home. I'll give
Please.
you a fucking cherry Diet Pepsi. It'll rock your whole world.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You'll be ready for that spray tan. You'll be rip roaring, ready to go.
I don't even need to exfoliate my body. I
No.
got Diet Pepsi.
No, you'll be
Oh,
like,
maybe I'll just use the can to scrape
100%.
to exfoliate.
100%. You'll be so happy. You
my God.
truly, you don't need an antidepressant. You just need a cherry Diet Pepsi. So yeah, would I rather have like a dial that turns me up or down? Maybe up. Yeah.
Yeah, up.
Then I'd go to Vegas.
Yeah.
I would
'cause-
do all kinds of things.
Yeah.
You know, I'd say I wouldn't cancel so many plans. Okay. If you were to fill in the blank people are people I don't typically like.
Ugh, like fake,
Mm.
annoying people.
Mhm.
You know, so this
Word.
was a part of the questionnaire I was giving myself in the car.
Yeah. What did
And
I
she
ask
was
you in the
na-
car?
Ask me if there's types of people I don't like. I
Are you
know.
psychic?
No.
Are there types of people you don't
People who are a little too
like? Me
fake.
too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Me too. Like life's short. We could die
yeah.
tomorrow.
It's okay. You don't have to be nice to me.
Don't even talk to me.
Yeah, punch me in the face, please.
100%. I'd prefer it. Like
Yeah.
then that's something to talk about.
Yeah.
Fake is like
Or petty people. I don't like petty people either.
Me neither.
See, that was what I was answering my
like she didn't invite me to lunch.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
didn't answer my text. Didn't RSVP yes to my bridal
Didn't
shower.
save my number.
Yeah, right. Word.
Get
like
over
get
it.
a life.
Yeah.
Get a hobby. Fix it.
Yeah.
I know. I'm the same way. Other people I don't typically like. People that like talk about like a morning routine. Not
Yeah.
really my vibe.
Yeah. The people with a morning routine, they don't talk about it.
I was on a bachelorette party the other day, and the drama that was started was so, you know, like when there's like something that's so outside your realm of even like imagination
Yes.
that like even people are living their life that way.
Mm-hmm.
I could not believe the fights that were erupting. Like, I'm like not that confrontational. Like, I got opinions and things to say, but like I kind of just excuse myself. Like, I'll say the shit and then be like, "You'll never hear from me again." I'll like cut a bitch so quickly. Like, I'm not really I'm not interested in the conversation. We could be friends for 20 years. You wrong me, it's over.
Yeah.
I'll disappear so quick, it'll make your head spin. But these people are getting into the minutia with each other, fighting. I'm like, if I'm not on Real Housewives getting like a salary for it, it's not happening.
Yeah, it's waste time.
Waste of time. But like we have like husbands, boyfriends to train. You know what I mean? Our plate is full.
We have too much going on.
Yeah, we're busy. Do you fight with people like often? No.
No. Waste time.
Me neither.
I'm like, I don't really care.
I'd rather disappear into the ether
Me
and just
too.
never see any of you again.
I'm not, but if I do get confrontational, it's crazy.
It's scary.
You don't want to be there.
Yeah, it's not good.
I can either be really relaxed and like everything's good, or I'm like, I'm gonna ruin you.
No, I'll fucking cut you. And I go so hard.
Or I go hard if you're like, if someone is attacking anyone that I love. Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna go to
I feel
jail.
Like you were like Italian in your past life.
Maybe.
Like,
I think so. I am.
I'm Sicilian and like I go so hard so quick.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, who said that?
No.
That's so
Like
scary.
something happened last week where I was like, oh, I would never go to this person's party. And if you go, I will ruin your life.
Oh, 100%.
And I will just be gone. I'm like,
I call people low vibration. I say like, what happened to you in your childhood to make you this monstrosity of an excuse of a human being?
mm-hmm.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'll smile.
Yeah.
And it'll be tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite, I learned this on Summer House, but it's really my favorite insult is like, I pray for you.
It really is that. But good luck.
I pray for you. Like all the time, I think about how low of a life you lead, and I pray for you deeply.
My friend said, not my circus, not my monkey.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, my mom like thinks I'm fucking hilarious, which is like the best, obviously, incredible audience. But so often I'll bring shit up that like the internet said, and I'll say it to her, because she's not on the internet, she thinks I made it up.
Oh my
and like
God.
when someone's laughing, it's like it would be honestly rude for me to interrupt and tell her I didn't make it up.
Yeah.
She and my stepdad, I have them in stitches.
What
man.
did you say to them?
No, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, "You made that up," and I'm like, "Yeah." Like it's incredible.
But it's just on the internet.
No, they're like, "You should be doing stand-up comedy, and you're not." And I'm like, "I know."
Do you tell them that you didn't make it up?
No.
It's just,
It would be like
that would be a naturally funny person.
100%. You know what? There is a talent in remembering the funny thing.
100%.
And knowing when to use it.
Exactly.
You know? It's like people with big vocabularies. It's like one thing to know the word and then to
actually use it.
Yeah. I'm impressed by myself all the time. If you were a Eucharist, you're
What's a Eucharist?
You're Buddhist. Are you Buddhist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Eucharist is like the blood and body of Christ.
Okay.
You know? So like if you were a Eucharist, like if you, Olivia, were like, I'm gonna give you my body and my blood, what would it be made out of?
And it can't be made out of body and blood?
No. You're like the real fucking thing.
The real thing. It's got to be something?
Like his is like wine and like this little disgusting tasteless wafer.
Okay.
Respectfully. Mine would be like a diet cherry Pepsi and a nugget of sorts.
Oh, yeah.
Or a chocolate chip cookie, but that doesn't really go with a diet Pepsi, and I'm more committed to the diet Pepsi, so it'd be that and a nugget.
I think mine would be like a triple berry cake, but from the 2008 era.
Not Sweet Lady Jane.
Sweet Lady Jane, but that era.
Mm-hmm. Not before it was bought.
Before it was bought.
Mm-hmm.
And like glitter and like pink diamonds on it.
Oh.
And
edible. Okay.
And maybe like Adidas pants.
No, it has to be a drink.
Oh, a drink. Oh my God,
it has to be a food and a drink. But I like where you're going. Everyone in the church would wear Adidas pants.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, it's got to be maybe like a spritz.
Oh, like a white wine spritzer? Like a what?
Yeah, like
Aperol?
I'm obsessed with the Hugo spritz.
What's that?
It's like some not elderberry, but like
Elderflower?
some flowered syrupy thing, and then you put some like lemon and prosecco, and
She's complicated, honey.
she's kind of complicated, but you'll have a good time.
Yeah,
you know.
100 that's the motto.
But
of
I still want
us.
the cake part with the edible diamonds.
Yeah, you can absolutely have that.
Okay, I love cake.
Yeah. Oh,
Fuck, I love
you love cake.
I love cake.
I love most cake.
I love cake, mochi.
Oh,
I love soft serve,
I love soft serve.
like in a cone.
Messy.
I know.
But you shower, so it's fine.
Yeah.
That's all my questions I have for you, babe. Okay, I'm like, I could literally keep talking to you for
Me
6
too.
years.
Me
There's so much
too.
I feel like there's so much I need to, there's something I assumed about you, and then there's just so much beneath.
Wait, okay, tell
From
me
Shrek
what were
memes
your
to
the
the-
assumptions?
Not really even assumptions, but the showering mixed with the Shrek memes mixed with the diamond edible embellishment on the cake is really just a mixed bag of excellence.
Thank you.
I really love that.
There's a lot to uncover here.
There is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna invite you back so we can do this again.
Please.
Thank you so much.
I
for
need to
doing
come
this
back
with
because
me.
I'm already thinking about all the things I could have said.
Okay, thank you guys. Bye.